Well, hello, 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 and hello some more. How's it going, y'all? Hopefully, it's going pretty well. For me, it's going a little weird. My webcam is not capable of being utilized in both the game and my OBS. So, we're gonna try out a thing that I think they have in here that it might display on the screen somewhere. So, yeah, we'll see how that works. See if it's good. Uh, yeah. Well, welcome. We are playing Before Your Eyes tonight. I've heard that it's a very emotional game, and I've heard it utilizes your eyes and your webcam, of course. I'm not entirely certain if I want to try lowering the webcam or something, putting it somewhere else. But I feel like I just gotta have it right here. Maybe a little bit further to the side. Maybe just a little bit further. Yeah. Maybe turn it to. Ooh, I forgot how hot this thing gets. There. That might be good. Just like this. Because, I mean, it's not really going over there still, so yeah, should be good. So welcome. And let's get inside of the game. So I haven't played this game before. I have seen it played a long time ago. I think I'm pretty sure I've seen it played a long time ago. Um, yeah, we'll see if that's true or not. With your camera enabled, the game will capture and track numerical data on your eye blinks to improve your experience. This data is not saved, shared, or recorded in any way other than to locally save your eye detection settings. By enabling your camera, you consent to this. Okay. If you do not have a camera, do not enable your camera. The game can be played without eye detection. You may elect to play this way by turning off eye detection in the settings after this calibration sequence. That's not going to happen. We're playing it with camera, of course. Are you wearing glasses? No. Make sure your face is evenly lit and your eyes are visible. Hmm. Evenly lit. Well, that might be a problem. Hmm. What can I do to evenly light my face? I have a flashlight here. Could I? I mean, it's a little bright, but maybe I could, I don't know, put that over here somewhere? You know what would really be a good idea? For me to get a fucking ring light and have it behind my goddamn monitor. But I'm stubborn. Oh, actually, that kind of works. It's just really, really bright in my left eye. So there we go. Fixed. Position your head so the box stays green. The circle below should fill in whenever you blink. Can I move the box up a little bit? Nope, did not blink. Hmm. Oh god, my eyes are sore a little bit right now. That's probably gonna make this hard if I have to hold my eyes open at all. Alright, sure. Why not? Works for me. Look at your screen and blink a few times as we calibrate your eyes. Blink to fill in the circles. For best results, blink as you would normally. Do not blink quickly, and do not exaggerate your blinks. Okay. Uh, I think, yeah, got them all. If the game stops detecting blinks accurately, press spacebar at any time to recalibrate. Okay. Oh, it does. Cool. This is a game about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Oh, okay, so every time I blink, the words... Okay. Yes, I do. Try blinking on the white symbol. I don't understand. Also, I think I'm gonna lower myself a little bit. That way it's more like I'm looking up. Oh! Oh! You can look around. I understand what it means. Hey, a boat. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Keep blinking. Oh, it's buoy. What are all of those things? Why is it electric?
That's mine. Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I ask you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with.
What do you mean?
So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense.
Sort of?
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink...
Hold on. I need to just change the resolution, I think. Let's do 2560 by 1440. I want to do that just because I'm noticing stuff on my OBS.
Over my hand here.
Okay, we're good.
You remember blinking, don't you? That thing you did 30,000 times a day.
30,000, really?
Would you do it already? My arm's getting tired.
Nope, not gonna do it. Okay, fine. All right.
Look at that. You're a blinking genius.
Oh, thank you.
I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you.
Oh, is that what those orbs are?
See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word?
Is it a thesaurus?
Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
Okay.
Now you see that tower out there?
Oh.
Big, scary
Yes, I do.
one. That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm
do you
gonna
mean?
present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for
What about fish?
Well, we don't have to worry about that because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters.
Orator.
Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good layabouts. Unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you. Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh.
Okay. All right.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in.
Okay.
Your life. You're gonna show it to me.
I don't
I
even.
want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember.
Well,
I'm gonna send you there.
that's not very far.
But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright? Every time you
Okay.
blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a
Okay.
second, could be 5 years.
I understand.
That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
I'm gonna fight it.
The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
Okay. Good thing
I'm touched you enjoy my company. I really am. But I'll have to ask you to have some respect for the process here.
fuck your process.
There is a dry eye in the house. 2 of them. And they belong to this guy, right here.
I just got eyes of
no,
steel.
really, man.
Achievement.
I need you to blink.
Fine. I didn't
Just
actually mean to blink
try
there,
to
but
enjoy it this
kind of
time.
had to. Enjoy your time, at least this time? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, right. Ah, the ocean.
Look at that sun. We've got a
Oh, up there.
long, beautiful day ahead of us.
Yeah?
Why are you smiling like that?
Hey, what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. You kind of look like one of the bird ladies from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. With the nose, I should say. Actually, no. The entirety of you without the wings. Okay, so there's no metronome, so I can blink as much as I want.
What do you say?
Seashells? Sure. I see 2 right there. 2 on the ground right there. Oh, she's gone.
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave.
Oh, okay.
11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers.
Wait, really? I did not know
We'll
that.
have to keep our eyes on that one.
Okay. 11 years from now. Cool.
The day really slipped away, didn't it?
Unfortunately, it did. I did
Oh,
not mean for
well.
that.
Days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
Yes, they do.
Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere.
Found it.
Did
It's
I
right
put
there.
it-
Bird.
No.
Oh. Bye-bye, bird. Is there... Okay, well, the bird took it. The bird... No? Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that.
Benny,
Your
1-year-old.
little hand.
Oh,
We
okay,
have to make him
reliving
do
the
this every
entire
birthday.
life. Okay.
That's a great idea. That would really be something. To see how he grows? Man.
Shit, I did not mean to blink there. Oh, little piano.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Okay, so she's a pianist.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough.
My eyes are starting to hurt right now. I'm fighting it. Dang. Ah. Thank you. Ah. Damn it. It's because of that light.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
It does sound really
Well,
good.
Sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it?
The way
I
it
like the
sounds.
music.
That's very specific.
The way
I
it sounds.
also like the person playing it.
Yeah. I'm worried that might have something to do with it.
Father. Ah, it's my left eye. It's from that light that I put up over there. Dang it.
Look at his little face.
Ah.
What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
Fair.
So,
Damn, this is really good looking.
do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, well, pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be.
Dang it. Ah. My eyes still
No,
hurt.
it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
Boat.
Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess
Ah.
I just put a lot of
I
expectation.
think I need to turn that light off. God damn.
Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It
Oh, she
really means
didn't.
a lot.
She didn't get it. She put in her piece, but she didn't get it. Boat.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Throw? Oh, I didn't mean that.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day.
Shit! Oh, I want to turn that light off so badly, but I feel like my left side of my face is not going to be illuminated. Alright, okay, alright. Scrapbook. Oh, I see. Baby grand piano. Beethoven.
See? That used to be my piano.
Ah, so you...
My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much.
Was he, like,
I hated it at
overbearing,
first.
or... I mean, yeah, it makes sense that you would hate it at first. If you're being forced to do something, of course you're not going to like it. At first. But once you start doing it, you might change. Beechcroft High School Choir. First Unitarian Universalist Church. Oh, no! Oh.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
Yes.
I just don't want him to get attached.
Attached.
Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep
Look
him.
at the
Can
baby.
we? I mean,
Oh.
I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him.
I want the cat.
But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie.
Ernie? I like the name Ernie.
Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
Ernie for the little
So
stray.
Sweet.
Oh no, my eyes.
I think someone likes his new cat.
I do.
Richard?
I love
What?
gatos.
His cat?
Yeah, just being
Ah,
for now.
I just want to
Of
be
course
here
not.
with the cat. No. Gato. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom.
Now play the C major chord I taught you.
C major's up
Remember?
here, right?
There you go.
I actually don't know. That was
Doesn't
a
it make you
full-on
feel
guess.
happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
What makes me
Now,
happy is
what
this
about C
gato.
minor. You remember how to play that one?
Very good.
What's this?
Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it?
Oh,
Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
no.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Sorry, but it's cute. Oh, I gotta listen to this. No! Ah! I keep blinking and I don't mean to. Richard Bryn, 555-7233. I'm cheaper than hiring movers. Trust me. Richard Bryn, Maritime History of the Pacific, 1415 to 1815. He lived 400 years? Oh, no, that's... Oh, okay, never mind. That's a course.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
Wait, what? Why are we going over pictures of Mom? Is she gone? Did she
I think
leave? Did
liked
she
the
die?
Professor gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
Aw, he left her. Or, she left him. Egypt Airlines.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Me? Greece or Egypt? Oof. Probably Greece.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen.
Well, I feel like that's the same
Man,
for
I gave you some
either.
unfortunate genes, didn't I? Luckily, Mom gave.
Oh, I didn't blink. I didn't. Oh, I probably turned my head too fast or something. That didn't sound right.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece.
Okay, I'm just
He
hitting
must
random
have figured
keys.
it out by ear.
No, that's not. Oh, Gata. Okay, I'm okay with this one. I'm okay with this skip because it's Gata.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Oh, I can draw the Gata? So I'm gonna be a very
Alright,
artistic kid.
Already did.
Oh, thank God.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Just focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Aw, Gata. Not sure if you guys realize this, but I am a huge animal lover, and especially cats. So I just want to keep playing with the cat, but it's gonna hurt my eyes if I keep doing it. I know that. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. As much as I want to stay with the Gata.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into
Got
folders,
that.
sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in.
Actually,
What
Gato,
could possibly
male cat.
happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
This is a very artistic kid then. Can play piano pretty well. Gato. Why'd you pee on the paper? Bad Gato. Oh, it's okay, it's gone. Alright, that's fine. Still cute though. I still love you. Aw.
When's he coming?
Gato.
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman
Aw.
now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
That don't mean nada. Gotta be litter box trained. All cats, if they are pets, should be litter box trained if they are indoor pets. Metronome.
This is called a metronome. We use it to
Yep.
measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Using it.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me. But I do wonder what he'll think about you.
I'm special. That's what he'll think about me. Why did this get creepy all of a sudden? Phone? Wait, what? What? Okay, there's nothing I can do apparently. That's weird. Okay, another metronome. Piano
You really need to
pieces
stay in
for
time with the
children.
metronome, okay?
Klavierstuk. L. van Beethoven.
Subdivide the
Ah,
time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
you did not.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Sorry, jeez. It still sounded good.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
Firmly grasp it. Oh, camera.
Oh my.
Oh,
Well, don't think you like
sorry,
that,
Gato.
Mel. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
That's true. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that'd be. Oh.
Ernie, buddy,
Ernie?
Ernie.
Ernie,
Oh,
we
did
need you.
Ernie run off?
Oh, God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
Come on.
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
That's not okay to say.
Ernie, kid, come to Papa.
Oh.
I know you're mad about last night, but this is ridiculous.
What happened last night?
It's bad.
Oh,
God.
come on.
Well, if he survived that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's take this seriously, okay? He has one eye. That means predators can come up on one side if he doesn't even know. Okay? Let's take this seriously. Ernie!
Oh, I can just keep.
Come on, dude!
Aw. I hope we didn't lose the gato. Lost cat, Ernie. Oh. Oh, good.
So you're
Ernie.
saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh.
It's to be fair,
And that was based on...
without a trained eye.
Pee-hole distance?
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
And what was Ernie's?
I couldn't really tell.
Well, what are we talking about then?
God damn it. Okay, but to be fair, it is a little bit more difficult to tell with cats if you're not a trained professional. Like me, half the time, I can't tell by looking. A lot of times I'll look at their face and be like, ha, gata, or gato. And maybe I'll be right, maybe I won't be.
I'm still not understanding how you
Oh,
let this
look
happen.
at the
I don't know.
babies.
I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Jesus, lady.
Okay, that's funny. That's really...
That's not a...
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
I'm starting to not like her very much. She seems like she's the type of person that everything needs to be kind of perfect, and in her worldview, you know. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting from her. Sorry, I know I'm taking a long time. I'm sorry. Fine.
Pick up a new book.
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those two.
Insanely expensive, right?
No, can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
Okay, I deal with chronic complainers on a consistent basis. And holy hell, she seems like a chronic complainer. It's another one of these ones. Is it gonna black out like it did before? Or is it gonna let me... I hear like a dog or something. And it's chewing on something. No.
I know,
No.
it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex.
Don't tell me Ernie just got eaten. Please tell me Ernie didn't just get eaten.
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Oh, it's Christmas. Oh. I didn't realize that it jumped forward that much there.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket.
That didn't change.
2
Wait,
washers
did
on
that
each
change?
screw.
That didn't change.
So that means we need 8 washers. We have
There we go.
9.
That changed.
Where the hell are the washers?
You must have gotten that from IKEA, huh?
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Nothing is wrong with that. That is a creative way of finding the answer.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
That's fair. Yeah, absolutely, that's fair. I still do that to this day. If I ever...
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Won multiple competitions. Oh, now and he's a surfer. Damn. All right. Starting to learn a little bit more about this Benny boy. Steals road signs. He's a surfer. Wonder how old he is at this point. Well, probably not that old if we're giving away these toys. Maybe in his teenage years.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down, and I'll drive you back when you up there.
Not my house. Not.
Change is hard on kids. Oh. Save some money by growing... Oh, another surfboard. Save some money by growing your own plants. Your own veggies. Your own stuff. Oh, there's a bird. There's a crow.
Fall
Oh.
back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
What's your name? Chloe?
I'll play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
That's not fair, Chloe.
You're not fair. You're not fair. You're not fair.
Kids.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
Why?
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
I can walk? I mean, I'm not using WASD, but I can walk.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Why not?
You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Okay.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But, try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
That's not into your house. What? I was expecting her to go there. Oh, I missed. Piano pieces for
everyone.
children.
Benny's about to play for us.
Klaverstück.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah,
That makes her a
but
composer.
I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Ah, very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Maritime archaeology?
It's
Nah.
kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Oh,
Okay, more wine?
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah. Okay, that hurt the eyes.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Oh, hey.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Dear weird neighbor kid. We're in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school. We don't know each other. Do not talk to
This
me.
is a quote.
Ever.
I want
Love
each of you
Chloe.
to write it
Love
down.
Chloe.
Not doodle on the
Aw.
sidelines, not stare off into space.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned
Now
to
I'm gonna
repeat
go on
it.
to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course. Come on, dude. Help me out. So, those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is.
It's close enough.
Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways.
Of course.
And now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades.
Yay!
Assessments. 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work.
Oh, hey, I took all the
20%.
notes in class.
That's work we do while at class.
Oh, cool.
Participation. 20%. I will give you a moment to write this all down.
I will give you a moment to write this all down. Are you gonna say anything more? No, I don't think so. My eyes hurt. Oh,
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
there's nothing wrong with that.
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of
Consters?
whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Oh, Consters. Only for Playscape. Oh, we got the Playscape. A new contestant has approached. At long last, your favorite Consters are ready for battle for the Playscape. Join Marcia and her 4 sad brothers as they search for their lost mother, the legendary Queen Conch. Entrap gooey monsters with Dr. Ebb's patented seashells and coerce them into spectacular battles, and when all else fails, just use your conscience. An enemy go. Bark Knuckles, Shrump, Lobstar, and Clam Dunk. Oh, okay, so it's Pokemon. Oh, but it hurts my eyes.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail.
Oh, is that what
Okay,
it
shut
actually
up,
looks
shut up.
like?
I really
Okay.
want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff.
Okay,
Not me, though.
you got it.
I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard. Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look
No, that's
so
cute.
ugly. Ugh.
Teenagers. Actually, that's kind of a good drawing. It looks like she's kicking the shit out of that Shrump? Whatever that one was.
It's called a
Burton.
magnet school.
The hell's a magnet school? Oh,
About an
Burton
hour away in a town
Conservatory
called
of
Burton.
Music.
I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with.
Since its
You know,
founding,
life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
Since its founding in 1894 by Colwyn Garrett Burton, our preparatory has a single mission: to offer gifted children and adolescents the opportunity to realize their highest potential as leaders of the next generation of performing musicians. Our comprehensive curriculum includes private instruction with top faculty, studio classes, and chamber music, music theory and history, as well as enrichment studios and career development and personal presentation skills. Our preparatory provides the pre-college training essential for truly exceptional young performers like you, who want to dedicate themselves to music with an eye on becoming a professional. We will help you reach your full artistic potential. So if you think you might have what it takes, come schedule an audition with us. Your bright future is waiting. That's awesome that we're going there.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Yeah, I believe so.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem.
This guy kind of
Why
reminds
don't
me
you
of the
two
bad
come
guy.
back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll
Sure.
get a few pieces that you can have him start learning.
Shit, I did not mean to. Bach. In the back of the seat. The Well-Tempered Clavier, 48 Preludes and Fugues, edited and fingered by Henrik Herbert.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it.
I can hear your heartbeat.
just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I
Just
had
this
the option
once?
of going
What
to
do you
school like
mean?
that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Lady, what the heck is wrong with you? Crumple? Yeah.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be. Oh my God, Benny! What are you thinking? You could have killed us.
You're that bad of a driver that a paper ball being tossed into the passenger side is gonna... I don't like her. Days until audition. 30. Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Oh, god damn it. Alright.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after.
Oh, but it's Chloe. But it's Chloe. No. Huh? Okay. Apparently I couldn't answer. Sorry, Chloe. I will talk to you after, though. I'm sure. Oh, I can go back.
Oh my God. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Hello.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let's talk to her.
Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
What do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man,
maybe
did I just cause a fight with your parents? I'm sorry, dude, but you should also cherish these moments. My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot.
Separated.
Anyway, so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well
What?
against mollusk types. So we got to be leaning on lobster a lot more in these reef battles.
Really?
Then, once we get to the trench, we'll be facing what they call craniate types. So chondric types will be what we need.
What?
But we haven't even gotten any of those yet. Anyway, it's all pretty complicated, so we can go over it in history class tomorrow. But listen, I definitely don't want you to play without me. But if you do end up playing without me, spend as much time...
Oh, dang it.
Anubis,
I feel like that could have waited.
in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is
Hey,
Amumet.
Mr. Kid.
And yes, that's a
Look
she.
at it.
The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see,
What is that on my face?
and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment.
Am I supposed to draw him?
Sort of like me with your weekly quiz.
Ew, why is he so scared
I am
of
not
King?
quite sure why I
Okay,
don't
I'll
hear
call
more
you when I'm
phrases
leaving my
spoken
house.
right now.
You better pick up my call, dude.
Sup, dude? Don't worry about it. Why is it on my face? I don't understand. I don't understand what it's doing down there.
Slightly worried about having him change schools.
One day.
Just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen. I don't claim to understand the motives of children. But
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something.
He's also good at drawing. Do you not realize that?
But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
no, I suppose you're right.
Oh, will you please?
I don't like her. She's extremely overbearing and controlling and... Oh. Cellular telephone.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're
Fine.
asleep.
So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Lady, please.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
It's off! Yeesh. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't care about her right now.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize.
What?
Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay?
Oh, are we just laying on the beach?
You know, I'm really glad
Oh.
you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about,
Oh?
or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so
Stay here?
focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it.
No.
Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most.
No.
Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about.
I need to hold this open.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
Aw.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways.
My eyes hurt. Get it over with, lady, please.
I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's...
No, I didn't blink.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay?
I don't like
Close your
overbearing
eyes, Ben.
parents.
I'm going to be there soon.
I really don't like overbearing parents.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Alright, let's do this. I got this. Let me just lube up the eyes a little bit.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right. I really want to thank you and your mother for coming all the way out here. I know it was quite the drive.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know.
100%.
You have to find something to focus on.
Yeah, maybe art.
The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
Yeah, well, I should know that personally. I'm not exactly good at anything. And yet, I persist.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
of
I
course.
just saw the doctor.
I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just
Okie
maybe
dokie.
5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Eyes open for 5 minutes. I got this. Oh, it went automatically, I think.
Crucial time in his development.
He should be confined to his room.
Having him home.
Yeah, but listen, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him, you know?
We can focus him.
We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer?
Speak softer. Ah. Okay, so he's sick right now. He got a cold, probably from staying out all night in the cold. Not sure if that's exactly how it works, but, you know, this is actually really nice looking. Oh, wait, this is where we started off. This is where Mom was laying down. Oh.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Okay. I cannot figure anything out for productivity. Sorry, Mom. Oh, it's the giveaway box. Boat. I don't understand what I'm doing here. Boat. Boat! If eye detection isn't working well, press spacebar at any time to recount. Oh, yeah, it's working. Boat! That's actually an interesting drawing of the boat. Gustav Klimt.
Dinner's ready.
Yeah.
B, you hear me?
What's he doing?
I'm drawing a boat.
He's becoming completely obsessed.
Okay, it's a different version of the boat. Same boat, same as before. I like the music. It's like playful.
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got
Vincent.
sick, all he does is make art.
Vincent.
What about piano?
I thought my name was Benny.
Play much anymore. But you have to see how good he's doing.
Just show us after dinner.
I mean, if I let us. You know how shy the kid is.
Boat. That's really good. I wish I was half as artistic as this kid.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Wow. Fantastic. Let's go.
I really gotta think.
Oh, no. Chloe was talking. Art school application. Oh! Question 3. In 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. Alright. I mean, that's one way of doing it, I guess.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists.
Okay.
And although I was hired to teach you,
oh,
it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies. Oh.
Basic AF, but not horrible.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Yep, I like that.
It's very zany, very kitsch.
There.
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
The fuck you say to me? I think I'm getting better at holding my eyes open too. Oh, him again. Okay.
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape.
I hate abstract art. It just doesn't make any sense. I hate it so much.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
It's not a masterpiece. That's...
I
Give me
pray
the
you have a
naked guy.
stronghold on yourself, Mr.
I'd
Bryn,
rather the naked guy.
for I fear a talent like these, you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind.
I'm stunned.
You're
The
joking.
ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I cannot stand...
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that
Great.
if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder.
Oh,
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
that doesn't sound menacing at all. Crumple or sign? I'll sign.
I've got a good feeling about you. We're going to make a lot of money together, aren't we?
Ooh, I don't like the sound of that.
Actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
Tink. I should have crumpled that. I feel like I should have crumpled that.
So, now that you've made it, tell me.
Are you
what
seriously
are you
the
going to do
only...
with it?
Are you... Is she seriously the kind of mother that's only proud... That's only proud of their kid if they make it in life? It's not proud of their kid, you know, living their lives or being happy with their lives. It has to be about making it. That's why I don't like her. Hot dogs.
Hey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
I mean, it's art.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots? Paint something meaningful, personal, close to your heart. Gotta go. Love you lots. Mwah.
I feel like you don't love me at all. You're just some person who wants to make money off me. Captivating. Bryn reinvents reinvention, and then reinvents it again. If you have eyes, you will love this show. Man, I don't know, man.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and
Oh, I didn't answer.
so proud
It
of
didn't
you.
catch.
This is nothing but a little bump in the road for me.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of.
Aww.
magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about.
Oh, you look
Benny?
so old, man.
You ready to come up here?
I kind of wish it answered the call when I blinked, but I think I blinked maybe. I think I blinked maybe a half second too late. Aw.
Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Aw.
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big.
I don't care about what you have to say, lady.
Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling?
Aw.
Well, here's
He's
the call.
distraught.
We're finished. We're done so kaput. It's over. Would you shut the hell up, Tabitha? I'm trying to fire.
Yeesh.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house.
Aw.
She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
Aw.
I hope you understand.
No, I don't even know what to say about all
Whatever
that.
you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing.
Heat box, toss box.
By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work.
I meant to answer
That
it.
was the only thing that mattered to her.
I meant to answer it. I really, really, really did.
What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
Oh, this is her music. Elle Fishman was her name, apparently. Okay. I love how artistic this is. Like the art in this game is just it's phenomenal. No. I won't lie, that's not a bad piece. Except for this. I kind of wish I could redo that. Because I caught it while it was in its changing moments.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny.
Aw. No, I did. Oh. I did not mean to blink there. I wanted to hear what he had to say. I've liked the father throughout the entirety of this. He is not only supportive, but he's also not overbearing like she was. Of course, it's sad that his mother's gone, but at the same time, it kind of relieves that pressure of having to be the best that he possibly can be at all times. The passing day. Aw. Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens,
you?
relatively
It's Chloe,
unknown in her life,
your
Bryn
neighbor.
lifted his mother's work out of obscurity with the
can't
creation
believe
of this
this. It's been
piece. She
years.
is now considered to be
I just
one of the
walked
great
through the
composers.
entire
Do you
show.
mind?
It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you.
Oh, it's her.
I mean, if you were down for that.
She's now considered to be one of the great composers of her time. Yeah, sure.
I just can't
Always
believe
searching.
that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. Remember when you still drew my portrait even when I begged you not to?
Yeah.
God, you were such a little jerk back then.
Ah, come on.
I kept that drawing, you know?
I believe it.
Oh my God, I bet it's worth quite a bit of money now.
Excuse me? Is that all you care about? I hope not.
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual
Launchpad.
music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess.
Something like that. What are you getting at?
Hey, so
Growing pains.
not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really
Why not?
love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Oh, right.
Now would you
I
look
forgot
at
that we were looking at the person's life.
Believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter?
I'm slightly
The gatekeeper's
confused.
gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm
Sure.
getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift.
So wait, we're not going through the entirety of Benny's life? It's just going to be up
Alright.
until that point?
Here we go.
Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man.
Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
His life seemed very lonely. I mean, his dad even said thank you to Chloe for playing with him. So,
A jovial child or a solitary one?
let's see how many words you can go through. Oh,
Hey, not bad.
I want to see how many other words you can put out there.
His childhood was a lonely one, growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
I'm pretty sure she was a composer, but like she had to like give that up or something. So both, really. But I mean, I even had the book that said she was a composer, so yeah.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as
There
an
it was.
accountant.
Okay.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Demanding.
Kind of like...
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
Which is a real thing that happens out there.
And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? And beyond.
I mean, it even said love Chloe.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all
Fair.
night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right?
Yeah, he was an artist.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year.
Oh, we didn't check to see if that tree
year,
grew. It was 11 years,
he
right?
discovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting.
Art.
Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece.
That's what I was doing to Chloe earlier.
Said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
I'd assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper.
Oh.
And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
So, wait, what? So I lied the whole time? Was I just some nobody?
You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that?
Hey, that's uncalled for.
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Who are you talking to? Ooh, Windwaker water.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you.
Hey, come
And
on.
I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
Hey, don't be sniffing me like that.
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
Okay, but what did I lie about?
So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning.
I don't know.
This time, I want the truth.
Also, how are we rising? Okay. Bird. There's your piece. Found your piece. It's right there. The bird has it. I remember
Not
this. Not this.
Now play
Got
the
that.
C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel
The
happy?
gatta.
Like you just want to jump up and down?
What makes me happy is the gatta.
Now, what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
I don't have time for this. The gatekeeper's waiting.
I want to see if I can make him upset or something by sitting here staring at the gatta. Aw. I need a kitten in my life again. I haven't had a cat in so long. Closest I got is the girlfriend's bunny. As much as I love the bunny, she's not here, so it doesn't work out as well as I want it to. I don't think I'm gonna make him mad.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Actually,
So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius.
This could also be a way for me to
Stay here.
Oh, this.
What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I don't know. I wasn't able to recall. Ah. Sorry, my
Keep
eyes
your
hurt.
eyes open. I need to
Okay,
see.
I will. Haha. No, I won't do that. That's cheating. I can't do that. Ah! I'm sorry.
Let's try this again.
Okay, there. I've lubed up my eyes. Nope.
Keep your eyes open.
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to blink that time. There. See, we made it. Easy peasy.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh. Oh, what is it?
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could.
Okay. I
Let's
don't know
keep
why that
going.
was kind of hidden. Oh.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
What they said is not good. I got that.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
No, I want to stay with the cat.
I don't know.
Well, I got that.
Think about it.
No. This. Those are drops of blood, aren't they? I never saw the cat after that. I already know. I already know. It's the cat. It's Ernie the girl. I don't want it. I don't want to see Ernie like that. It was all of them.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough.
It wasn't just Ernie, it was the
So
kittens
then you
too.
went to work.
Aw.
To make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I'm cheating, I know. I don't care. Oh, okay, it stopped. Man.
I like hanging out with you a lot.
Oh, hey, why is that not completed?
Which is weird because after what happened with my mom,
Oh.
I never like hanging
I wanna hear what
I
she
know
has
you
to
want to
say.
stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
We do.
This has been a big surprise for me this year.
I want to know what she said.
I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk.
I need to know what she says.
My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Oh, that's as far as she goes? No. Play big.
I'm not worried
Be
about
great.
who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
Hey, El, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Right, there was this one.
We can focus on. Make sure he's staying.
Shit. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
And one more time.
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little
I did.
I
didn't
swear
blink.
to God, if you blink again,
time in his development?
I'm gonna blink
He
again.
shouldn't be confined to his room.
I understand that it's difficult. That's
Aw.
why I need to see it.
I thought he was gonna say something else. I thought he'd get angry about it rather than just, you know, just. Oh.
This is for your own good, man. Keep them open.
Time in his development.
I'm gonna do it one more time.
Confined to his...
Let's try this again, and don't blink this time.
I don't think he's ever gonna just
in his development.
be done, is he?
He shouldn't be confined to his room.
I want to find out.
One more time.
Okay, yeah, he's just gonna repeat voice lines. I'm pretty sure.
Development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, but look, I mean, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I need to hear what they're saying. Really try to recall it.
It's not working.
Try closing your eyes.
Ah.
It might help you remember.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay.
Guess who heard you say
You
something like
sleep.
that?
It's okay.
Can I open my eyes?
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
Man, fuck you, coyotes. Killed my cats. As much as I love animals, I hate you guys. Not normally, but currently. Why? Why are you always howling?
You were sick for a long time, weren't you?
I think it was like a year, right?
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get?
I still don't understand where I lied.
Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Yeah, there wasn't anything I could find. This is different.
Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny.
So
It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
So did Benny lose his voice when he got sick? It was obviously after he won awards. So artsy.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
You know, I'm starting to not like the imagery of the black everything engulfing things. The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn without an E. His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up, a strange and quiet This is what the ferryman was reading, or reciting. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. Yeah. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. Yeah, that's what the ferryman. Oh, excuse me. That's what the ferry keeper said, or whatever his name, whatever he is, the ferryman. Still in bed.
This is wild. You really got into this, didn't you?
Of course. I mean, what else can I do?
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night, but I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it. I do.
I just want to wait a few more seconds every time I do that, just in case.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Oh, an MRI.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Can I keep my eyes open for 30 minutes in the MRI scanner? No, I can't. My eyes hurt.
Knock, knock.
Hello. Or
You're
who's
gonna
there?
be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night.
Of course.
I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Can I say yes or no, or... I don't think I can.
Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
No. See, this is why I prefer the 100% prefer the father over the mother. She is unsupportive of everything. Ah. It's not a good sound in my head. Ah. Benjamin Bryn was a loser. Aww. See, and this is what a parent that does that makes the kid feel like. That's what happens when a parent is like that. It makes the kid feel horrible. It makes the kid feel like a loser. It makes... He was the worst Bryn to ever live. It makes them feel like that. Ugh, poor guy. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him? Why is everything going red? He just laid down and died. Oh. Don't say that, man. That's a visualization of the disease, I'm assuming. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. No, don't, no. You're fighting it. That's not how this is working. You're fighting it. Oh, that is not a good sound.
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God!
Okay, so Benny's on his side right now. We're back in his...
Try closing your eyes.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here.
Are you joking?
Yeah, no.
She left?
That's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I
I'm not gonna throw
happen
it.
to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking, just so you don't have to go to school with me, is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach together, so you're avoiding me, or what, but I just wanted to call to say I really don't appreciate being lied to. And it's not that I need your help in history class, you know. I actually never needed your help in history class. And I just pretended because you were clearly really lonely and you had no friends. And it was my New Year's resolution to be nicer to people. So, I just wanted to say that you've reminded me why I wasn't nice to people in the first place. And I wish I never met you. And goodbye forever.
Everything around him is just crumbling. Shh.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
I get it. I know it's hard, man. She left you, but think about this. How hard would that be for Benny?
Try
the fact that she had left like
your
that.
eyes closed.
Bringing back a mother that doesn't give a shit about him.
That's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Oh. Oh, she was still here the whole time, but...
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
I don't care about her at this point. She's not deserving of a kid like this. The way that she's acted the entire time. She's completely undeserving. Button, button, button. Button first. Agata. Oh, Agata. Wait, I thought she'd been killed by the coyotes.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Oh, that is a horrible sound. "29 missed calls from Chloe?" Yeesh.
What do you mean she hasn't been over? Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No,
I didn't know that either.
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Why not just go?
Okay, I'm calling
They
now.
live next door. What do you mean? Oh, that is not a good sound. Ugh.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Aw, it dissipates when she's around.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day, and how I I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey!
Hold up.
What are you looking at?
1 second. Want to finish this?
Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
Oh, no, I want
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe
Okay, so she's embarrassed.
if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
Close your eyes now, okay?
She just run out as fast as she can. I assume that means I can open them now. Dear weird neighbor kid. You are my first love. Aw. Love, Chloe. That's nice. Oh, jeez. It's taken a lot more effort for me to move the... Oh, I can't take my pills.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
It is kind of the mood of the house.
But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
It was. Oh, jeez. Medication's not working. I can't do anything. Get well soon. Be brave, Benny. Thinking of you. Get well soon. The metronome is slowed down. This is the last one, isn't it? I can't.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny. Just close your eyes. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
Will it be the mother?
I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
really is an emotional game. And I won't lie, the entirety of the art direction helps with that, including these flashes. No. God.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
Metronome stopped.
You know, I never
Aw.
told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So,
Yeah, that
I wanted to
actually
read you
that
something
tracks.
I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now.
He was only 11.
It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be.
So, when her
Oh.
own dreams didn't pan
Oh.
out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and
Was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So
he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to.
which only made him forget the great life he already had.
How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise.
How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all
alone in the world.
Ah,
and
sorry.
he made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope.
How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten.
So when he was going to go, he was
okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
Yeah, that's a very emotional game. Miner taught me how to play. Wait, get dedicated to a father. Damn it. That was very emotional. Oh, that was the story. That was kind of an intense and sad story. was good. That was a fantastic story. I don't know how they thought of something like that, but that was heart-wrenching by the end of it. It makes you wonder if you, or it makes me wonder at least, if when I go, am I going to see my life? Am I going to be able to relive the few good times that I've had in my life, the few good memories that I've made, and I wonder if I'm going to be able to get to relive the ones that I've forgotten, those especially, because that would be great. When you go, being able to relive it all. Oh, that's not what I meant. No, we're good. Oh, return to game. Okay, sorry. I was seeing if I could, like, make it go faster or something, which I don't think I can. Okay. Oh, it's just about done. A lot of Kickstarters. I guess they really liked the idea of the game. And like I kept saying, the game itself, the artistic direction of the game is immaculate. It's so good. I don't know how they decided to go with that, but I know why. That style was kind of the sort of cartoony but sort of realistic fashion. I guess I can't say sort of realistic, but the cartoony fashion is really good for. I mean, you don't realize that it's a kid until the end, of course, and the entirety of it is sort of in the kid's mind. So they see everything. Well, maybe they see everything a little more cartoony if they don't get to grow up. I don't know, but it's so good. Man, they have a lot of backers. That's a lot of backers. I gotta see when this was made. Actually, I'll check that later. I can look at that later. I don't think it was made this year. I'm like 78% sure that was not made this year. But man, that was good. And the sound design, like especially of that, the sound and visualization of the disease. That was crazy. I don't even think it was over the top even. I feel like maybe that is sort of the feeling that you get in your head. Of course, the feeling isn't a sound, but feelings can create sort of a blocking sound inside of your brain. I know that, you know, like say if you have a migraine or something like that. It hurts. It hurts like hell. And it hurts to the point where you sometimes can't even hear properly. Sometimes, you know, you can't focus on anything else. All you can do is focus on the pain, the feeling, you know, what it is. I didn't expect it to go that way. I didn't expect it to turn into the kid not making it past 11. For your eyes, characters, related indica, images, elements are registered, otherwise protect traceamounts, other copper Dakota group, Skybound. Okay, yeah. Thank you for playing. Do I get anything at the end of the credits? I know this isn't a movie, but it was basically a movie. It was basically a 2-hour movie. No, we're just back at the menu. Alright, well, I'm gonna just go to the new game, so I'll be in the center. Damn. That was a game. That was a really good game. Lots of feeling. Lots of emotion. The creators of that game deserve pats on the back. They deserve standing ovation. They deserve all sorts of stuff for making that game. 'Cause man, everything about it was fantastic. Everything. I don't think I've played a better, like, little story game than that. If I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that's the best I've played in this regard. I was about to go turn the light off, but the video's ending, so. Well, thank you guys for coming with me on this emotional journey through Before Your Eyes. That was fantastic. To the developers, I know you're not gonna ever see this, but to the developers, amazing job. To the story writers, amazing job. Everything about it was flawless. Even the eye tracking, that's cool. I've never seen a game do that before. I've seen the Toby eye tracking settings on things, but I've never had a game where the mechanics of it were blink, and that's it. That's just... Actually, I've never had a game where the mechanics were blink, period. It was cool, and it was heart-wrenching, and it was amazing, and I loved this game. I loved this game. So thank you guys so much for being here. Whatever it might be for y'all. Morning, afternoon, night, coffee time, tea time, lunchtime, supper time, or breakfast. I hope it's great. And I hope tomorrow's great too. But for me, for now, it's good night.